What if your childhood memories were a screen? The upcoming generation will never know a world without technology. But first, let's talk about how often children use screens today. According to the National Center of Biotechnological Information, about 95% of children use digital devices, with 63% of them having more screen time than recommended, making today's children the screen generation. As a new mother adjusting to my new role and lifestyle, I began to question parental decisions and exposure of screen time. I'm often observing other parental techniques to technology and their developmental impacts it has on our children. Looking at my nieces and nephews, for example, I see how each one grew up with technology and their different levels of exposure. Some can use it better than my parents, while others still struggle with simple communication and face-to-face interactions. Today, I will dive into the types of technology utilized along with the beneficial and detrimental aspects it has on childhood. I will also expand on the future of technology and its early impact. Just in case you are unaware of its current uses of technology, let's look at common tech used in today's childhood. Television, for example, has been a common technological use amongst children for decades and continues to do so. Tablets are also increasingly utilized by today's youth. Many children have their very own tablet. AI, also known as artificial intelligence, is expanded through various platforms such as Alexa and Siri and ChatGPT. Evolution of computer systems, gaming consoles, and phones even present new ways for children to engage in. For example, we used to not all have calculators. Boy, did we prove them wrong when they said that we couldn't have a calculator in our pocket all the time. But anyways, either way, that just proves the evolution of computer systems and gaming consoles and phones, and how, for example, 95% of teenagers have access to a smartphone, with 45% of them admitting to being online constantly. So computers are offering virtual learning environments, especially since COVID-19 pandemic. That was very essential during that time. Technology is diverse due to its beneficial contributions. But let's look at the benefits of technology. Interactive educational apps provide children with personalized learning, thus improving their cognitive development. This also allows for children to learn concepts through simulations, virtual experiments, and interactive quizzes, all at their own pace. These apps promote curiosity, problem-solving skills, and cultivate a growth mindset. Their social interaction is also enhanced. Through social media, gaming, and other platforms, children have the capabilities to connect and engage with peers from various backgrounds and locations. Internet provides entertainment, engagement, and outlets for children. But when there are pros, there are always cons. Cognitive development. It's also seriously at risk. Children are passive recipients of superficial knowledge, hindering their ability to analyze, discern, and synthesize misinformation. So they can't really tell if something's wrong or not. They're at higher risks for shortened attention spans, impulsivity, and reduced concentration. So like ADHD. I, for one, am a product of that. Social development is also challenged. Their lack of face-to-face interactions significantly impact children's ability to effectively communicate and interact within society. Children are susceptible to content exposure, sexualization, resulting in poor self-image, and cyberbullying, and causing them to feel inadequate about themselves, which results into social isolation and anxiety and depression. A wide range of health-related issues impose concerns for children's physical development as well. For example, technology deprives children of physical exertion, deteriorating their cardiovascular fitness. It also impacts their musculoskeletal issues, and poor posture strain the body due to the extended periods of hunching over screens. The results in poor strength, flexibility, and chronic pain in the future. Circadian rhythms are disrupted due to blue light exposure and stimulation, along with visual concerns, are presented through persistent eye strain as well. Regardless of these negative effects, technology is not going anywhere anytime soon. So, how will this impact us in the future? Technology incorporated into early childhood should not be embraced blindly, but involve informative decision-making skills. Overuse and excessive exposure can lead to multiple developmental discrepancies that are irreversible later in life. Parental controls and monitoring are key to safe and effective internet usage. For example, I am utilizing technology to monitor my baby, so she is already exposed to technology, but I'm doing it in a safe and effective way to make sure she is okay. Extensive availability of technology makes it almost impossible to avoid. I sure couldn't avoid it, but its multifunctional uses will continue to reshape this society and how it functions. Parents, educators, and professionals, they've got to harness these tools while being aware and keeping in consideration these downfalls. Cultivating an environment for children to thrive and grow into digital citizens, that is priority. With children well versed in technological operations, developments of future uses will be further enhanced. They're going to take this in a whole new way. They're going to do great things with this technology that we've already built. They're going to make it even better and make even bigger and better things, more functional things. But after discussing the impacts of technology, let's review. You now understand the positive and negative impacts of technology within the upcoming generations. For parental figures listening, I hope this has given you the information you need to influence your child in this technological world. I hope this presentation has been informative and impactful on making informed decisions on technology use within your family. Thank you for tuning in.